I'm very much an entrepreneur in and of my own rights. I'm a very curious person, so I want to know about things all the time, and that's just how I walk around the world. So when I see something new, I always want to learn about it. I'm interested in meeting new people, and that's just really my orientation. Entrepreneurship is very important to our economy and to the country in terms of creating new jobs and moving the country forward in terms of new solutions and having a competitive edge. So the minor in entrepreneurship is only about 2 years old, and the dean of the business college is Dean Shorei Kainama, and it was really her vision. We actually started to create an entrepreneurship program about 10 years ago, and it was a cross collaboration or a collaboration across colleges. And at that time, the university did not have any resources to fund the entrepreneurship program, so we just put that plan on a shelf. And now with President Schatzel and her coming from a business background, a manufacturing background, and marketing, she understands the importance of entrepreneurship. So we dusted it back off and we're standing it up now. I think it's hugely important for students to understand that they can control their destinies, that they can identify things that they are really interested in and are passionate about, and develop a business model around those things, and they can really chart their own course. So it could be seen as stressful to wear all the hats that an entrepreneur has to wear, especially at the beginning, right? So it's your idea, and they have to figure out how to convince people of it, how to prove the concept, how to find a customer base, a market niche, how to best market it. It can be really stressful to wear all those hats, but at the same time, your life is really interesting, and you're able to bring something that you care about to fruition. Oftentimes with entrepreneurship, you have to pivot, which means you think that something X is the solution to a problem, and then you start to build your customer base and talk to your potential customers, and you really learn that you have to shift slightly one direction or another, or maybe it's more than slightly, but all of that's under your control. And I think that that's really rewarding for people who are oriented in this way versus maybe not being quite so challenged or being in a bureaucratic work environment. A lot of our programs engage the community. So we have a program called the Fireside Chats, where entrepreneurs come in once a week and they talk to students about their entrepreneurial journey. That's another way of engaging the local entrepreneurship ecosystem. And then once they do that, then our students are very good at picking them back up and inviting them for things like to be a judge at the Tiger Cage, and the entrepreneurship community is so welcoming and really willing to help student entrepreneurs. We bring the students together for a lot of activities, and they will find out who they work well with, and then we hope that students from there will find co-founders and start businesses together. In the entrepreneurship minor, everything from starting a business and the knowledge and know-how to do that, to their network, to skill assessment, the whole pipeline. Because being an entrepreneur is very hard work. You have to do a lot, and you have to really persevere for a number of years and really prove that you have a market and prove that you have a customer base. And I think there's something in that. There's a lot of passion involved with it. Generally, people don't become an entrepreneur to make a lot of money. We focus on that in our society today, like, oh, Mark Zuckerberg or XYZ Silicon Valley startup. But really, it's the passion and caring for your subject, the thing that you're creating, that really drives you. And there's something in that entrepreneurs, they understand that fire, and they get excited when they meet another young entrepreneur, and they really want to help you get to where you're going. An entrepreneur is someone who sees a problem or sees a better way of solving a current problem and sets out to prove that concept, prove that there's a better way, and that that better way works. What we've been doing in terms of jobs and businesses is waning. So it's changing a lot. And so we have to figure out new ways to create jobs. And I think it's anybody's guess what those ways are. And that's where entrepreneurship comes in. So entrepreneurs are very creative people. They can see an opportunity and they can act on it. And that creativity is one of our best strengths, because if we can see a better way and we can make that happen, now we've created jobs. And the job growth that we see in America is really attributed to entrepreneurship and new business startups. And so our global economy is likely to continue to be very stiff competitively. And so it's really up to us. Now, everyone's trying to do the same thing. So China has a big focus on entrepreneurship, but where America really has an advantage is that we are a nation of independent thinkers. We are a nation of people who strike out on our own and build things and make things happen. Very different social structures between the United States and many other countries. But so we have about 33 incubators across the state. Many of our universities have entrepreneurship programs, and teaching you guys not just here's the theory, here's the history of a discipline, these are the premises and the foundation of a discipline, but we're also teaching you how to apply that knowledge to the world today in the way that you're most interested in doing that. And so our timing is really right for this. So I hope students will take advantage of all the effort and programming that we're providing.